Hey YouTube, so this is the other guy coming to today. So in today's episode, we are working on my truck's bad brake master cylinder. So I've had this truck for a long time, and so I had the opportunity to change it once, and now the brake master cylinder is dead again. So I'll let you know how you can tell whether or not you have a bad brake master cylinder is when you are driving and you step on the brake and it doesn't have pressure and your foot just goes all the way to the metal, pedal to the metal. So and the truck doesn't respond very well when you're braking. Or like, for example, like I'm rolling right now, right? So I'll show you how it feels like. So I'm rolling right now and I'm stepping on my brake, and see, it's traveling all the way to the floor and I'm not even stopping. Well, I'm stopped right now, but you have that sinking feeling about your brakes. It doesn't want to stop. Right now it's all the way to the metal. Okay, so that's how it feels like right now. So and then sometimes when you put your foot on the pedal, and then you start losing pressure, and I'll show you. Okay, now we're rolling right now, right? We're rolling right now, and so, okay, there you go. I've stopped, and There's pressure right now, and then I'm starting to lose it. So my foot, I don't know if you can see, it's going down. Okay, it's losing pressure, and then I have to pump it again. Oh, okay, there you go. And so, see, I'm losing pressure again. Okay, that's a sign of a. Okay, so I'm losing pressure, pumping. Okay, so now the pressure's up, and then so it's holding. And let's see. So I just lost pressure right now. Okay, I've lost it. I've lost pressure. Okay, so that's how it feels like, guys, to have a bad brake master cylinder. It doesn't want to stop. The pedal wants to travel all the way down into the metal, and down to the floor of your car. So that's how it feels like. Your car doesn't want to stop, and your brake is squishy, and it just feels like you have a sinking feeling on your foot. So anyway, in today's episode, that's what we're working on. Oh, see, I'm rolling again. You can see the background. I'm rolling. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm doing this to let you know. Okay, if you have a problem like me, if you don't know anything about cars, do not drive. That's a word of warning from me to you. Do not be driving. So I know what I'm doing. So I'm telling you, do not drive. It's a hazard. Okay, do not drive your car anymore. Get it to a repair shop. Tow it to a repair shop. So anyway, in today's episode, what we're doing is we are working on replacing the brake master cylinder. Let's go have some fun. Okay, folks, so we are inside my engine bay right now. So first thing you want to check is make sure that you have brake fluid. Okay, and you can see here I have fluid here. I don't know if you could see, but it's there's a line right here where it says minimum maximum. Okay, and the brake fluid level is at a maximum. So I don't have any issue with brake fluid or low brake fluid. So that tells me there's brake fluid in my brake line. Okay. Sometimes when you have brake fluid in your brake line, there tends to be a lack of responsiveness when you brake. So always take that into consideration when you're diagnosing your brakes. But here I know that I don't have any any air in my brake lines, and so the reason is because I did it myself. I bleed it out myself, and so I've checked this, and there's no air. There's plenty of brake fluid here. So to remove this is the brake master cylinder reservoir, and this is the brake master cylinder. This whole unit right here. Okay. Now don't mistake this to be the brake master cylinder. Okay, this is called a brake booster. Okay, and this little line right here is the vacuum line that helps that sucks that makes a vacuum inside of here to help you your brake booster boost hydraulic power into your brake master cylinder here. Okay, so basically what we need to do is we need to disconnect anything that is connected to the brake booster, including this little harness here. Okay, this harness right here, it helps you monitor your brake level. Okay, and so we have to remove this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be removing this brake master cylinder. You need a number 10 millimeter wrench to get to this little grommet right here. So we need to open this up, and oops, in doing so, what we're going to do is we're going to be what we're doing is we're going to be removing this. So we need to remove the brake lines, and that's what we have to do. Okay guys, so we removed the first line here, and so I just want to let you know you have to be mindful of your environment. What it is there are certain things that you cannot control, and this is a reservoir right here. It's filled with brake fluid. Once you open this, brake fluid starts to come out. So I have a rag here to absorb most of the oil, and so just keep in mind your environment. You want to keep it as clean as possible. I live on my property, I own it, and so I want to keep my property clean. So what I'm doing here is it's draining onto this rag, and the rag is absorbing the fluid. So now what I need to do is I need to basically remove the next line. Okay, and we're almost there. Okay guys, so I got a new part right here, and basically I'm going to be installing this. After that, I'll show you how to bleed this unit right here. Okay, so this thing goes in like it came out. Okay, like that, and then this thing here goes in like this. Nuts goes in. Alright guys, so if you've never done this before, I want to introduce you to a brake bleeder kit. And this is called a Buzzman Easy ID. Okay, it's got a lot of these little nipples right here, however you want to call it. Okay, then they kind of look like these little stuff right here. So what you do with it is you find the right one that fits into these little holes right here, and then you see these are holes. You put this here, and this other one right here comes with a kit, so it comes with two holes. You want to put this right here, this right here, and you want to open up this right here. Okay, you want to put this in here, and then you want to go get the brake fluid. Okay, so this is the brake fluid here. There are many brands of brake fluid. This is a Prestone brand, and make sure that it's .3. Dot means Department of Transportation 3. Okay, that's the rating. So what I do, okay, I usually just pour this in here, and then I'm gonna enlist the assistance of my son, and I'm gonna have him come and pump the brake. Okay, so now I'm gonna have my son step on the brake. He's gonna step on it really slow. Okay, really slow. Go for it. So it's basically when he steps on the brake, the air from here is coming up. And when you hit the floor, let me know. You can go in. You can go a little bit faster. Nice. Okay, stop. Okay. So now that the brake is, there's no more air in the brake master cylinder. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this line in here, and then we're gonna bleed the brakes from the wheel. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to be removing these little nipples right here. Okay, so that goes out. Like I said, there's something that you cannot control. You just have to be happy with it, because no matter what you do, it's gonna spin. Then we have to take this out. This side.
Is one hose for the rear and one hose for the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this thing goes in like this. Okay. All right. So, it's a pretty fun job here.
Do you have to adjust anything on the brake booster when you replace the master cylinder?
No. I've topped this thing up, so now we're gonna have to bleed the brake. And if you're interested in how to bleed your brake, I have another channel that is in the description below. Check out the description below. It'll show you how to bleed your brakes. So for right now, in this episode, that's how we replace the brake master cylinder. Okay guys, so it's fixed. I can tell you, the brake is awesome. Works great, and it's no longer mushy, and the brake no longer travels all the way to the floor. There you go. You could. There, I've stopped, and I'll do a little turn around, and I'll let you watch brake pedal. Okay. So here it is. I'm gonna go stop. Okay, so see, it's not traveling down anymore, and this is great. So brake works, everybody's happy, and let me know what your thoughts are. I know my wiring here scares you, but don't worry, it's tucked away. See, it's tucked away. So there you go, and my brake stops. All right, well, let me know what your thoughts are.